Hi, my name's Herb Fuhrer. We'll take a few minutes and take a quick walk around this 2007 Super Hornet. It was built at the factory, higher class aviation. I bought it in Galesburg, Illinois, about 425-mile flight home. Just a wonderful plane. Got it to fly my 93-year-old father in the front seat. I was going to fly from the back, and it's just a little tough for him to get in and out. But he likes to fly, so anyway, let's take a tour. It's got strobes and position lights, electric flaps, big flaps. A guy can approach pretty steep. It's got a full pack of instruments in the front for the front guy. You got a push to talk and trim on the stick. Yeah, I mean, it's your standard stuff. You got an engine information system here, all 4 EGTs and CHTs. Single lever brake. It's really easy to operate. I've got a video that where my son's taxiing it around. You can see how easy it is on the ground. And there's a few instruments here in the back seat, and full controls. You've got rudder, throttle, elevator, again, push to talk, and trim on the rear seat. Probably the coolest thing about these, they look like a Challenger, but it's got an airbag suspension system. I don't know if you can see that, but it really takes some of the work out of not the best landings. Pretty good sized main tires, hydraulic disc brakes.
A lot of upgrades that a Challenger would just be dying to have.
Yes, right.
What does it have for the engine?
It's a 912 ULS, the 100 horse with a 3-blade Ivo prop. It runs cool, and like I say, we've got EGTs and CHTs, all 4 cylinders. In an economy cruise, you're burning about 3.25–3.5 gallons an hour.
And how fast are you going?
Light side of 80.
And if you really want to step it up, how fast can you go?
It'll cruise at 90. If you run a runner, some people run the 912s, 5,000, 5,100. You're doing the better part of 90 or a little better.
Now, I noticed it's sitting on the nose, or I'm sorry, it's sitting on the tail, nose is in the air. Why is that?
Yeah, until you get in it, it sits like this. So it's got this tail wheel back here, just a caster, because it makes it real easy. The guy can move it around, back it in the hangar. It's for ground ops.
Very good. So it's not a tail wheel airplane?
No.
Okay.
Tricycle gear, the nose wheel steers with the pedals. So like I say, it's really maneuverable on the ground.
And how much gas?
They're 18 gallons. I think you have about 16.5 usable.
And that comes from 2 wing tanks?
Yes, 2 wing tanks up top. Got a ballistic parachute that's out of date, but the unit's there. It runs cool even when it's hot out.
And how short would you say it lands?
I don't know, about 400 or 500 feet.
Take off about the same.
Yeah.
Maybe a little quicker when it's cold or
Yep.
light. And it's a 2-place, correct?
It's a 2-place tandem.
2-place tandem, great visibility.
Great visibility, yeah. Yep.
And really just a wonderful handling airplane.
It is. It does nothing bad. Again, my son's done more. My son, airline pilot, done more slow flight installs and things like that than I have, but he says it's good, and like I say, no bad habits.
Yeah, and I'll demonstrate those here in an upcoming clip as well. All right, 2007 Super Hornet, and one other thing, it's an ELSA. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's registered as an ELSA, so you can take the 16-hour course and do your own condition inspections. The fellow that I got it from had been doing them for a number of years, and really took great care of the plane. You could, like any plane, you could do a little bit of work on it if you wanted, but it needs nothing to fly it home.
welcome. We are here. End of a grass runway. We had just a gentleman depart the grass right over here. And I'm not super familiar with using the GoPro like this, so I apologize if the audio or video doesn't come out perfect. But here's a little demonstration for the 2007 Super Hornet. Run-up's complete. Everything's looking good. Once he's clear, we're actually going to make a left turn, depart the grass runway. We're going to use just a little bit of flap. About like that. Get a good idea of how fast the aircraft gets off the ground. Little mirror here. Hello. That's used so that you can see the people in the seat behind you. Alright. Parking brake is coming off. He is clear of the departure path for runway 30. Doors locked. Everything's good. Departing runway 30, grass runway, Detroit. A little bit of right rudder. Good speed. And we're flying. It's pretty cold today. We got a nice stable climb here at 65 miles an hour. And for perspective, this runway is about 1,800 feet long. Climbs out at 70 mile an hour, real nice. Got a really comfortable angle of climb. And as we mentioned earlier, the visibility is just absolutely incredible. It does take a fair amount of right rudder to keep yourself coordinated, but after about the first flight or two, you get used to it pretty quick. Alright, flaps are up here at 50 mile an hour. Still plenty of rudder. Ailerons, not super effective. Oh, we got plenty of rudder. That's the nice benefit to a pusher. We got plenty of rudder authority. Plenty of rudder authority here when you're slow. If we want to go ahead and put down some flaps, make sure she flies even slower. Flaps are fully out and down at about 45 mile an hour now. If we wanted to work it into a stall, power off stall, just hold and she noses right over. Nice and mushy, no aggressive tactic. Recovery is just as simple. Go into full power. Dash climb. Start working the flaps out. I mean, really, what a wonderful flying airplane. You do sit forward, leading edge of the wing. The visibility is downright incredible.
What score you give us on that? I'll give you a 10 to 10. We'll go for the ball and then
we'll start a gradual power reduction.
And Philly traffic, K2 Zulu, Scout here. We're gonna do midfield departure 33.
Alright, go ahead and put some flaps in. And really, this airplane, flaps just serves as a speed brake. I know the video can't really perceive it, but they just feel like I got a trash can hanging out in the wind right now. And I also understand you probably can't hear me do the ATC comms, and that's alright. Here in New Philly, right next to the main runway, the grass here, very popularly used. And I find that this plane likes the grass.
Left crosswind, 33 Philly.
Come in about 60 to 65. Over the runway, you got it neg. Go and roll the power all the way back to idle. Bring it down. And just settles in real nice. The airbags sometimes can give you a little bit of a bounce. More of like a mushy feeling on landing, but man, are they soft. And just gently let the nose come down. The nose also is sprung by the airbag. You'll find that it does have a tendency to be a little bouncy as well. You bring the stick full aft, tax on the grass, and you can see a touch of power. Bring the flaps up. And over we go.
There's no Civic. There's no Fuhrer with it.
There's Dad. Well, thank you for coming along on the quick journey. I hope you like the airplane as much as we do. I'm going to be sad to see it go, but I just like to make sure that my 93-year-old grandfather gets some more time in the air. He has an incredible passion for flying, and I just want to be able to see him fulfill that. Additionally, here, this is a full rudder turn. You can definitely turn this plane in a very tight radius. If you have any other questions about the airplane, feel free to give us a call. I'll be happy to chat with you.